Yeah, let's talk about it. The little MMA today. We'll have a little boxing tonight. Horiguchi, the first fight, absolutely incredibly dominant performance. Apparently, he was in the UFC before. Well, he's back and he's looking at that title shot. Lack of flyweights, right, for Pantoja to be challenged by. So I think Horiguchi's a great opponent for Pantoja. I don't think Joshua Vance stands much of a chance. That's more flash than reality. Horiguchi, though, the one thing I like about it is he'd been in the UFC, right? He lost, obviously, and he left the UFC. The thing is, you can learn on the job, and you can get better, and you can get better. And unfortunately, the fight game in the old model of boxing was you lose one or two and you're done. Then you become a stepping stone, and there's no way to work yourself back in. Well, Horiguchi's done just that. Very cool. Waldo Acosta Cortez, listen, knocked out their local boy there. He just came with that knockout over that Croatian guy that trains with Aspinall. Obviously, Waldo Cortez Acosta Cortez is a very, very tough guy. I always said Dominicans were going to make noise in the fight game. Well, they're doing it. The next fight, Hermayasin, I had to go to the door. I didn't see it. But I'm not surprised he got knocked out. I know he's an excellent grappler. I saw him throw some really cool straight combinations that I left. By the time I get back, the fight was already over. It is what it is, man. You got to be a well-rounded mixed martial artist these days. Ozdemir, or whatever his name is, against Menefield. Listen, you can't fight guys with tons of power like you're scared. You have to fight them like they're feather fisted, right? If you run, all it does is it makes their power even that much more devastating. I think Menefield fought him incorrectly. Do you have to respect people's power? Of course you do. But the minute you start fighting them like if they touch you, they'll knock you out, guess what? Eventually they're going to knock you out. That's exactly what happened. Ozdemir, obviously another a guy who must have lost along his way, but it seems to have found his groove with his knockouts. Very cool. Gary Belal Muhammad, great fight. I was really excited for this one. Listen, I thought the rounds were very, very close, except maybe the third, which I thought Gary won clearly. 1 and 2, very, very close rounds. But that's why there's a 10-point must system in boxing, and they got it in MMA too, right? It's just, if you win close rounds, you may be doing great, and Belal did great. Belal did great with his stand-up, but he was not able to take Ian down, and that would have been the tell for him because, after all, he is a grappler. I think the decision was fair, and yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm glad he didn't get robbed over there because obviously Belal is Muslim. Gary tried to go and give him props while he's in the middle of praying to Allah, which, wow. Gary, God, man, I know you're a star, brother. I didn't believe it for a long time. I believe it now. I'd like to see him next versus Islam, but we'll see what Dana does. Tsarukyan versus Hooker, what a fight, man. First of all, Hooker got 2 guillotines in there that I thought were like going to end that fight. Arman does a flip or turns over in the guillotine, breaking it. I gotta try that, man. I can't believe it, man. What was so amazing wasn't Arman's domination on the ground, but Arman's combinations of the feet were absolutely sick. Hooker got his shots in there for sure, but at the end of the day, it was an Arman rout. And what a tough guy. I personally think he's going to beat Topuria. It's a bad stylistic matchup for Topuria, but we'll see. Everybody, like and follow for more on the Fight Game.